Welcome to Super Simple Security Principles, where you learn how to think, not just what to do. I'm Nick Jackson, here to learn along with you from my good buddy and Master Guardian, Makani Mason. Phew. This is episode 77, How to Spot Fake Sales on Amazon. Let's go.
Okay, so let's start by talking about what I mean by a fake sale.
Yeah.
Because what happens a lot of times is we have these big sale days, Prime Day, Black Friday, Christmas, right? Times when people expect to have sales and usually shop more.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens sometimes is certain products, and I'm sure this has been going on since the dawn of modern age sales, but prices get raised and then they get dropped, but they get raised a few weeks before that sales period or however long, and then they get dropped so they can say, "Oh, look at this, this sale price."
Yeah.
And Amazon will actually show a percentage of whatever the sale price is, what the discount is right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. And so what I want to know is what the real price is or what it has been, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so there's this website that I've been using, I don't know how many years. It's got a really funny name, so it's super easy to remember. Camel, camel, camel. 3 camels.
All right. Camel,
Yeah,
camel, camel.
camel.com. So if you go there, and we're not actually going to do that on this episode, but you can look at a lot of cool and useful price information. And especially, though, you can look at the price history over time. You can go
All
back
right.
sometimes many, many years. Depends on how long the product's been around, but they track it pretty well. And so you can see how much was it 2 months ago? How much
Yeah.
was it 3 weeks ago? Anyway, so it really gives you the information on what's happening in terms of the price and what the lowest price you might expect ever to get. Because sometimes the products have been on there for years, so it gives you a really good gauge of what the price is.
Nice.
And I like it too in terms of if the people are really lowering the price or really raising it, like the more they're trying to scam you, the more, to me, that's a red flag that maybe I don't want to buy it at all, frankly.
Right. Right. Right.
So now, one of the things that before we use a tool, we will always like to know who makes it, right?
Right.
And the name of the company, and you can find this at the bottom of Camel, Camel, Camel. Maybe there's a theme here, but it's called 3 Colts. We got 3 camels and we got 3 Colts. I don't know why. I never run across them before, but they've got a little matching logo of a Colt. And anyway, their website has been registered since 2018, and they have courses and tools of other sorts for Amazon sellers. So providing one free tool kind of makes a lot of sense. It's a great approach
Okay.
to get them, like we do the same thing, right? We're doing a podcast so we can let people see who we are, what we stand for, and if they like us, and then they can decide if they want to do business with us, right? It's a good
Right.
model.
Right.
So now, but the really cool part is, so they have a website, right, that you can go, and the way it works is you go and you take an Amazon product, you open, copy the address in your web browser, and paste that into a spot on camel.com, and then it'll give you all the information about that product, right?
Okay.
But they offer 2 other ways you can use it. One of them, as you might guess, is a browser extension. Okay. Now we've
Okay.
talked about browser extensions before, though,
Right.
right?
That immediately threw up the red flag for me. I was like,
Okay, good. I was hoping we had talked. I wasn't sure if I'd beat that drum enough yet,
that's why I was like,
but
ooh.
yep,
Okay. So this
exactly.
is one we're going to trust?
No, actually.
Oh,
I mean, maybe, but not necessarily. And that's why I'm
okay.
so excited about this too, is because their second option, which is called a bookmarklet, which we never talked about before. So we're going to talk
Right.
about that real briefly. But it is much, much safer than an extension. But for our purposes here today, there's lots of things you can't do with bookmarklets that you would actually need an extension for. So you can't always just say, oh, just do a bookmarklet instead, because many cases. But Camel, their need is so simple that they can use a bookmarklet.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, what a bookmarklet is, all it is it's very much like a bookmark, right? Where you save your favorite website, and then you go click on a little button in your browser to easily go back to whatever web page you want to go to, right?
Okay. Yep.
Assuming you've used bookmarks in your browser.
Yep.
So, but in the case of a bookmarklet, what it means is instead of just taking to a web page, it runs a little bit of JavaScript code, which is just, that's kind of the code that runs in browsers and powers websites. But the good news is when you use a bookmarklet, so you make a copy of that code, go to the Camel, and you just drag it onto your bookmark bar, and at that point it copies the code into your browser. It's code that you can read. It's code that I have read myself. Like I've looked at the camel.com code,
Okay.
the bookmarklet for it, because it's not that big. It's not like huge. Now, I'm not expecting anybody else to go read it, but I can read it
Right.
easily. Anybody who can code, it's not complex. It's not a lot. And you can see that it does exactly what you'd expect it to do. And all it does is basically open up that web page in Camel, essentially.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So it will
yeah.
open up the page we're looking at on Amazon within Camel. If we
Yeah.
follow these bookmarklets.
Yeah. So the way it works the way this looks is you'll just be browsing on. So actually, the first step is you install the bookmarklet. So you go to camel.com and you drag from the place on there, like on their page, you'll drag it up to your bookmark bar.
Yeah.
At least, am I thinking about that right? Anyway, it's a very simple installation process. That's normally how it works, is you just drag it from somewhere on the web page onto your bookmark. Then, when you're on Amazon and you're browsing and you want to look at the price history of a product, then you just click on the bookmark bar, the bookmarklet for Camel. My kids saw it the other day on my browser and like, what are those 3 camels there, Dad? So you just click on that, and then instead it opens up like it kind of opens up it changes your web page. It changes what it looks like because it got open in Camel, and so it'll give all the information there.
Right.
It's kind of a hybrid view almost. It's anyway, but it's just essentially loading it into camel.com.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of it's really, if you walk through it, it's easy to see and understand what's happening. And like I said, it's safe because I've looked at the code. It's just doing a little bit. And so the reason why it's safe compared to a browser extension, that's one of the most important lessons for this, is because first of all, you can see all the code very easily.
Yeah.
There's just gonna be a little bit of it. And second, and most importantly, it is copied onto your computer, and it means that it never gets automatically updated.
Yeah.
So if they changed what the bookmarklet did later, you would have to go to their website again and download a new copy of that bookmarklet.
Okay.
So that's the good and the bad. The good is that means if if their extension got compromised or whatever, then it doesn't automatically just get to you. If they sell it to somebody and they repurpose it for nefarious purposes, all those kinds of things, it doesn't ever automatically update. You have the old safe code.
Nice. Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right. Who goes
time
to
for
summary first? Me?
yep, you're always up. You get to do the takeaway first.
Okay. So here's my takeaway. I'm
Yeah.
going to start simple. There is a tool that you can use that will help you spot fake sales on Amazon. And what we talked about is, and give you a little more information actually. So that tool is Camel, 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 Camel.
There's
Um,
three.
did I throw out three
.com,
or
yeah.
four? Yeah,
There's
.com.
three.
That said, for those that need it super simple, I'm going to give you a task. Reach out to us and ask us if you don't know how to bookmark something. We're going to teach you. So if you don't know how to bookmark something, because there are a few people I know that I helped just the other day bookmark something. If you don't know how to bookmark something, hit us up and we'll help you out through that process. Not only that, remember, you're going for the booklet, not the extension.
Yeah, the bookmarklet.
Bookmarklet, excuse me. So,
yeah, no, that yeah, thank you, Nick. That's really good reminder about the like some people don't even know how to bookmark it, so that's important to recognize. Absolutely. Yeah, well, in my explanation, it was definitely kind of confusing, so we might have to do a forum post on that, whatever. But I think if you're give it a go, you could probably do it, even if you don't know how to bookmark. If you like, I mean, but absolutely reach out for help, and we can give some instructions on that. You can search on how to bookmark. Actually, is an easy
right,
one
super
as
easy.
well. It's mostly just So, but that's good because I would definitely like people to use it, because for me, if you shop on Amazon, you should absolutely be using it. There's no
Ooh.
downside. That's kind of right. My call to action thing is, and you can either install the bookmarklet or not. It just makes it a little bit easier. You can always just go to camel.com. I just like it because it's there kind of as a reminder for one,
Yeah.
in the bookmark, like because it'll show up and you're just right above your address bar all the time. And it just makes it super easy, and there's no security risk. Like that's one of these, like there's so many of these things times where you have security risk, but this is a no-brainer on that. There's no risk. So
Awesome.
okay, that's it for today.
Woo! I like it. Okay.
Are you ready to take action and wondering where to start? Get my Bulletproof My Identity Starter Kit for free. The 7 most vital layers of protection everyone needs. I'll send you one step at a time and help you if you get stuck. Just go to bulletproofmyid.com and enter your name and email, and I will send you the first step. Again, that's bulletproofmyid.com.